It's the NFL on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Raiders and the Bucs coming up next.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, Darnold. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Shaquille. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on 2nd and long, but now you still have to deal with 3rd and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, that maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. 37 yards on the punt with no return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Cooper will look to throw it. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. That's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Here's Cooper. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Cooper looks to throw. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Cooper. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
2nd drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. On the handoff. This is Jacobs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. And sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. Two of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Darnold's throw complete here to Waller. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. And a nice run there, going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 41. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Las Vegas sending out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Cooper. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken at the 18. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. So able to break through the initial contact and then down right near the 25. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw, Darnold. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. It's a big play there for Vegas. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Back now comes Tampa Bay. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cooper. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. A CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 23. 60 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And Waller taking it in over the middle. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Jacobs. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Jacobs again. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Cooper. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Back to throw. Cooper. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And it's caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Scotty Miller from 19 yards away. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. Well, there you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
Well, let's just go back to his rookie year because he's able to get his feet wet, right? Get a little bit of experience. Now I think here in year 2, the game will slow down for him, and we'll see his true talents come out.
Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead is down to 4. McCann's got it teed up. Taken in at the 3. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're starting to put some space here. The first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right? Trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Fielded at the 20. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here's Cooper throwing on 1st down. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. From the gun, Cooper. They're going for Howard, but the pass intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. After the interception, here's Darnold. Open man, that's Renfro. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On 2nd and 11 now. Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Darnold. Going to throw deep for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. His kick here is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll have time for 1 play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Back to throw is Cooper. A final shot before break. Looking downfield for Godwin. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the 3rd quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Cooper on first down. And a dangerous throw there. Nearly intercepted on the sideline, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Miller. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. They run it with Jacobs. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Darnold from the gun. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll run on first down. Jacobs. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Darnold. Looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting, and the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 41. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll go again to Jones. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast and in the open field But, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
That catch good for only a couple. Looking to throw again on second down. Cooper. Throw left side complete. That's Howard. Touchdown! O.J. Howard from 21 yards away. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that will tie our game here in the third. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. From the 6. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The interception on the last drive proved costly, led to the tying score, so 17 all as they come up on a first down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Darnold now to throw. Hit as he throws. He lost the football. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Fortunately for him, that ball stayed close so that he could recover it on his own.
And you know the prayers that were going through his head as the ball escaped from him? How happy was he at the end of it when he found the football again, able to retain possession?
Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
Oh, boy, he got a favorable spot there. The guys on the sidelines were raising their hands over their head and clasping their hands to signal safety. But the official marked it just outside the end zone at the 1-yard line.
And he'll take it on this side of midfield. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Second down, another shot for Jones. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. Now Cooper from the gun on third down. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And the Bucs are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. Now Jones. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they...
Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. McCann's got it teed up. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raiders heading out to take over. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. On first down, Darnold. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Darnold. Pass caught by Ruggs, middle of the field. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. To throw is Darnold. And that will be incomplete.
Coverage is awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Cooper will look to throw it. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Cooper looks to throw. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. First down and much more here for Jones. And down to the 28-yard line. 85 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. They run with Jones on first down, but he'll struggle here just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Cooper. Flushed out right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Raiders have recovered.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Darnold. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. 4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. On first down, Jones. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Again, it's Jones pushing through the contact. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. On third down, here's Jones. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. And they take a knee. One back in the game. That's Jones, second and goal. Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go. And now can they reverse the trend on third and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. So